Alright, shalawam. First off, I want to say all praises to Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, bahasham Kudash, double honors to apostles and elders of GMS, to the elect doing the work in sincerity and the truth. Shalawam, GMS precepts, Nazar Khad here. And real quick, I got an article here from CNBC News. As you can see, key Fed inflation measure rose 2.8% in March from a year ago, more than expected, right? So, what we see here is more prophecy, obviously, right? But one of the things we have to look for is, right now we already see wars and rumors of wars happening, earthquakes in diverse places, uproars of the people. You see protests. You see, I believe there was a 6.1 in Taiwan. Okay, and the obvious war going on everywhere, right? I mean, you got the situation. I believe Ukraine just got more money from the U.S., 60 billion, as well as Israel. They got more money, 30 billion, and so on and so forth. You got, obviously Israel's going on beefing with the Palestinians in the Gaza Strip. They're beefing with Iran. They're beefing with. You got Russia and Ukraine situation. You also have China. They're becoming more aggressive in their region. In their Taiwan is getting shook about China, about them being sieged, right? So you got a lot of prophecy happening, right? But one thing we also have to look for is the prophecy of the MOTB, and we know by way of their plans that's going to come by the economy being destroyed. That damn devil, he was in the hospital the other day. Wonder how that devil's doing. The leader of the WOF, he stated the CBDC. He wants that to be, which is a central bank digital currency. He wants that to become digital. Okay, and so it's a lot of things. But but before that, so we know the destruction of the dollar is going to usher that in. Okay, so that's one thing that we got to look for. So when we see news like this, news on inflation, which inflation is, and it's no wonder inflation is getting worse and worse because they just keep printing money, and you have what's called hyperinflation, which is the value of the dollar decreasing. Okay, and that's what we see happening. So I felt that so this is a news that we got to look for, and also that's coming, and so with this happening, it's going to be a lot of people struggling, man. Okay, let me bring out this next article here. It's going to be a short video. This is okay. This is the salary a single person needs to live comfortably in 2020 in 25 major cities. Now, mind you, I'll leave all these in the description, but to show you how bad it's getting, mind you, that devil also said that you will own nothing and be happy. Okay, right now we're living in a situation where the middle class is basically no more middle class, and you have a whole generation of people that aren't able to afford houses, or the only thing they can afford is rent, or to rent from somebody. All right, but so to live comfortably, let's look at this. Let's see how much it takes for a single person to live comfortably in the major cities right here in America, right? So you scroll down here, and mind you, the definition of living comfortably is defined as income to cover the 50-30-20 rule, budget rule, which is 50% of your income goes to housing and utility costs, right? The necessities, 30% of your income goes to discretionary spending, and 20% goes to savings and investment, right? But as you know, a lot of people aren't able to do this 50-30-20 shit. How many people even heard of this shit? How many people heard of the 50-30-20 rule? Okay, not too much. So it says the median. It says to live comfortably as a single person in 99 of the largest cities, largest U.S. metro areas, you'll need the median income of 93,000. Okay? That's the median income for what, 99 major cities. You need 93,000, right? But let's see. These are the 25 these are 25 US cities. Single person, I might add you. New York City, 138,000, right? Cali, 136. I mean, the list goes on. Mind you, these are all single person. These aren't a two parent or two income household. San Diego, 120. Jersey, Newark, 116. Okay, triple digits, triple digits. Okay, and I believe I have the lowest also. That might be another article. Here's an income to live comfortably in the U.S. in 2024, I believe. So this does expensive, most expensive, and the least expensive, right? So the least expensive is West Virginia. Let me see what it says. I think it just said it. The least expensive is West Virginia. Um, so salary needed for single working adult is 78,000, or for two adults raising two children is 189. Okay, Arkansas, North Dakota, Kentucky, right? But still, that's a lot of money. I remember 4 years ago, before the housing crash, $78,000 is what you needed to afford the average house. This is 2019, right? Now, the average money or the income needed to afford a house, you need to be making $120,000 with very little debt. How many people are making that? Right? Right? So it's getting crazy, and it's only going to get worse. But we know, according to prophecy, in order for that to happen, in order for them to usher in the MOTB, the dollar has to be destroyed, and that's what we see happening right now. Now, for shits and giggles, I went ahead and Googled where we at. Where we at in the debt clock? We're at 34 trillion right now. 34.6 trillion U.S. national debt. Okay. All right. Now we and then you know what? I'll end it on this. Habakkuk, the second chapter, fifth verse, I believe, or sixth verse. Right, sixth verse. Shall not all these take up a parable against them? You know what? Let's go in the. Let's see. Let's go in another version, NLT. Uh, uh, Habakkuk 2:6. But soon their captives will taunt them. They will mock them, saying, "What sorrow awaits you, thieves? Now you will get what you deserve. You become rich by extortion. How much longer can this go on?" All right. You become rich by extortion. How much longer will this go on? It really doesn't go into with the word I wanted to. Let's see what the NIV says. Ibadyat. What does Ibadyat mean? Let's see. Will not all of these taunt him with ridicule and scorn, saying, "Woe to him that piles up stolen goods and makes himself wealthy by extortion"? And that's what they do. That's what Esau. That's what Edom does. They make themselves rich by extortion and taking from other people. John 10:10. That's their whole MO. John 10:10. The thief cometh not but for to steal, to kill, and to destroy. So yes, right? It says, "Woe to him that piles up stolen goods and makes himself wealthy by what? By extortion." How long must this go on? Okay. What, will not your creditors suddenly arise? That's right. Let's go to the original version. KJV. And we'll close it. Right? I want that word, that thick clay, because we know what that means. Ibadyat, which is heavy debts, right? Habakkuk 2:6. Shall not all these take up a parable against them, and a taunting proverb against them, say, Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. We understand, we know that thick clay goes back to the Hebrew word ibadyat, which means what? Heavy debts. Heavy debts or pledges. All right? Alright, so alright, so I'll end it on that. Lord willing, you brothers and sisters were edified. Like I said, it was going to be a quick show. Until the next time, shalawam.